3-point collectors. Welcome back to LSTV, people. And we got the 3 points. We got out of there by the skin of our teeth, but we got the job done. 1-0 win, Manchester United versus Newcastle. Finally winning a game at home, our first home win since October, I'm pretty sure. We had to dig in deep for that one. We had to dig in really deep for that one. But yeah, without further ado, we can get into the video. And don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like the video. We already hit 250. So let's go for our next goal. Let's go to 300. Let's get it done, people. But yeah, let's get into the video. So as I said, we got the 3 points. And I'm just glad to get 3 points. Because I said in the last video that if we were to lose to Newcastle, things could look really bad. Because Newcastle would have been above us. And other teams have from pretty favorable fixtures, I'd say, this weekend. And in the coming weeks. Although we do as well. So maybe we could have made a recovery with the next 3 games that we have coming up. I'll get into that later. But the most important thing today is that we got the win. And that we got the 3 points. Like, there's nothing else to it. And I'm just glad. I'm glad. I didn't want to come after Christmas and the next day we lose the game. You know, and just get stuffed by Newcastle. The first half was great. The first half was good. Cunha was purring. Martinez was very, very good today. Heaven as well, very, very good today. Dorgu at right wing, bro. Of course he's going to score, right? Like, of course he's going to score his first goal for the club at right wing. That's totally what we do here, you know what I'm saying? Like, everyone looks at this like, yo, why is Dorgu at right wing? This guy's a left wing back. Is he trying to do his Saka thing? Is he in his Saka arc right now? Is that what's going on? Because if he's in his Saka arc and he wants to get into that bag and he has that bag within him, come on, I'm here for it, bro. Like, hey, if you want to be Saka, shit, like we could work with that. But yeah, he was moving like Saka today. That was a very good first half. Mason Mount was decent, but I think he got injured at halftime. But we'll get into that in a second. Casemiro was very good. Ugarte honestly wasn't that bad today. I know a lot of people will say we made a few misplaced passes here and there, and then they'll say, oh, he had an awful game. I don't think he was that bad today. You know, I thought he was decent. Honestly, I thought he was really decent. But the ones I want to shout out is really, I'm sure it was decent as well. But the ones I really want to shout out is Cunha. And he was working tirelessly the whole game. Even when in the second half, when we were really on the ball, he's still running. Sesko as well, I didn't even mention. A few good flicks here and there, but a lot of underwhelming moments, I'd say. Almost scored as well, hit the post as well, but that's just unlucky. Good shot as well. So honestly, in totality, it was an all right performance. It really was the definition of smash and grab. You know what I'm saying? We went for the smash in the first half, didn't finish all the chances, but we're leading 1-0. And then we go for the grab at the end and just hold it out. Because I think our defensive structure today was better than it probably has ever been this season. And mainly that's because we had like 8 defensive players on the pitch. So I guess that kind of makes sense in that regard. But yeah, I think it was pretty good today, honestly. So I have no complaints there. But we can't, one thing I will say though is we can't go into any other game, you know, playing like this. You know what I'm saying? If we go into a game playing like we did in that second half, we're not always going to get out. You know what I'm saying? We're not always going to get... Because Newcastle had a lot of chances. And if they have their shooting boots on today, they at least get out there with a draw. At least. But if they really have their shooting boots on, they win that game. Comfortably too. Right? Because that second half, the subs just completely killed the game. And Amra's in-game management has been poor throughout his entire tenure. Right? He literally ruined the game. Now, I understand him wanting to go for the defensive approach, but I think he did that way too early, bro. Like, I'm seeing this happen in the 59th minute. I'm seeing you go, okay, let's bring on more defenders. And then the next subs after that is more defenders. And then next sub after that, I saw Malassi yesterday, bro. I saw Tyrell Malassi. He's 26 now. Did you even know that? I saw Malassi today. That's a madness. Where was Malassi? Where has he been? Does he even exist? Is he a footballer anymore? I saw him out there today. He even cleared the ball. It's crazy. It's crazy. And that's just a Christmas miracle. That got us to 3 points today. But we do have Wolves at home coming up next on Tuesday. So I don't think we're going to lose that game. I think Wolves are... I know we were bad today. But if we played like that against Wolves, I think we still win the game. Like, Wolves are so poor. And we're going to see against Liverpool when they play Liverpool away from home tomorrow. They're going to be tired from that. Let's say they defend well and what's not, they're going to be tired from that. And then they're going to play us, who have nothing to lose. We were, in that first half, the players were just playing with freedom. I don't even think it was necessarily tactics. I think Amr just set them up in the back four. They said, yo, I'm comfy, bro. I'm comfy. Let's start balling, man. I got confidence now. Like, and that's really what happened. And then as soon as Amr to me, as I said, poof, it's all gone. But yeah, then we have Leeds away and then Burnley away. And again, we should win all of those games. But with Manchester United, you never know. You know, I don't think Wolves will never win a game again this season. Or they're going to beat us. If Wolves beat us, I'm deleting the channel. No, actually. But if Wolves beat us, bro, Wolves away from home as well, while we're at home, bro, don't even start with me. But that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. But yeah, man. I'm just glad to get 3 points. I'm just really glad to get the 3 points, man. That's all I can really say. That's all I keep saying because there's nothing else to say about the game other than the first half. You know, other than the fact he changed to a back four after all this time, and I don't know why it took him so long, bro. That's one thing that's pissing me off. Why did it take him so damn long to change to a back four? Like that's just the frustrating part about this, and it's like Ineos. I have to talk about Ineos as well. Hold on. You brought in a manager to play a back three. He plays the 3-4-3 to learn on the job. And then now he plays a back four. A manager has never played a back four in his career. You brought him into Manchester United. Why? You know, why? Genuinely, why? That doesn't even, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense in that regard, like genuinely. So, I mean, credit to Amrin today, he got the win. I'm not going to flame him today. I still don't think he's good enough in the long term. Either we can win the next 3 games, I still don't think he's good enough. I'm not a short-term sighted person. I would have to see a sustained period of good football over a sustained period of time. You understand? For me to even contemplate getting back on board with that. But yeah, I have to blame Enos in this regard though, because you're gonna bring in the damn back 3 manager to then make him play a back 4. I think the boss calls were made. I think Ineos told him, yo, brother, you're losing games. You're stubborn in your own way. If you don't change to a back 4, brother, it's mad. And then why do you wait till all these players left as well? You sold a bunch of wingers to then play a back. There's so many things wrong. You had Ahmad, you had Mbeumo there. And you now choose to play a back 4 when they're gone? And Mazawari. Bro, I don't want to see Dorgu at right wing and left wing. And then Dalot at right wing every week in and week out. I know you try to get Semenyo, but we're not going to get him over City or get him over Liverpool. That's not going to happen. Come on. Why would he want to go to us? What are we showing that you want to go to us? Where are you showing we're going to win trophies or anything? So I'm not even surprised about that Semenyo thing. But I'm really interested to see what we're going to do in January. Because I think we're going to sell Zertsky. Maybe Mainu goes as well. Because I think Mainu will fit so well in this. But it's unfortunate he's injured maybe. But Mainu's probably going to leave it well. Because he wants to get play time. And as soon as Bruno comes back, Mainu's not playing, right? You got to understand that. You can't pitch it to Mainu, oh, Bruno's not here, you can come and play. But then, as soon as Bruno comes back, no matter how he performs, he will get dropped. And he will not play anymore. So, it won't change anything. So, if I were Mainu, I would still leave. Zertsky, I would leave as well, just for your career, bro. Don't make it any worse. I'm not saying you're a bad player or anything, but the United career hasn't really worked out. So, if you want to make it worse for yourself and stay the whole season, the fans are going to be groaning and moaning. You know how the Manchester United fans are. So if you're not scoring 10, 15 goals at least, they're not going to support you, bro. So your rep is going to be diminished. You're going to be looked at as a terrible player, even though you're not. So for your own sake, I'd leave. Go to Roma, and maybe let's get someone else in. But I'm going to be interested to see how Amrin plays when AFCON is done. Is he going to go back to 3-4-3? Because that's when our crunch games start. We have Man City and then Arsenal back to back. How is he going to play in those games? Right? It's all good and fun playing this way against Leeds and Bournemouth and Burnley and even Newcastle away from home because they have one away win this season. It's easy playing like that, but are we going to play like this against the big teams and are we going to be successful? Are we going to be able to do what we did in the first half against bigger teams? I don't know. I genuinely can't answer that question. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens. But as I said, people, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. If you're happy with the 3 points just like me, do all of those things. Do all the things above. And I will catch y'all in the next video, people. So peace out.